Hi everybody, it's Julie, and I have our mini challenge in the challenge from January that we didn't get to finish because I got sick. So I'm going to show you what we did, and then I'll show you how to close it because I lost the footage of me closing this little journal here. So we have made our 6 tags, so they're double-sided tags, and now we are going to go ahead and we are going to attach them using, I used the fabric faux washi, and so fabric tape. And so let's go ahead, and what we'll do is let's go ahead and make these. We'll make using the new digital kit. Okay, so we're going to want these 4. I'll have to come back and decorate them or embellish them later, but let's go ahead and we'll get our 4. We'll do it with 4. So the one that I made, I used the new Valentine music and roses. Valentine roses and music. Remember, all of the Valentine digitals are on sale in the DearJulieJulie Etsy shop. That includes last year's collaboration video. Okay, so there I have those. And I'm going to end up wanting to decorate the backs of them, but it's going to be okay. We'll do that after. So we're going to go ahead and make some washi, faux washi. I'm going to use my double-sided tape. Okay, so that gives me that, and then I have this piece here.
Smaller for this one.
And I didn't need as much as I thought I needed when I did this before, so we'll go ahead and cut down our fabric into the strips. So if you did the challenge, you did your strips probably in the first part. So, but I used mine and totally lost the video. It's gone, gone. Okay. Okay, good. That one's nice and straight. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to start with, this is the front. I don't think I want it to be as thick as this. I'm going to go ahead and cut it down, and I'm going to cut this into 3 pieces. 1, 2, and I'll cut the sticky off there. Okay, so 3 pieces. And then this, I'm going to want this to be in 2 pieces, probably. Okay, this will be the second one that I add. Okay, and then let's cut this one down also. Whatever you do, it needs to be an even number. So I'm gonna do 4. So here we go. 1, 2, And then let's see if I can flatten this piece out. Yeah, 3. Okay, so that gives me, okay, so we're gonna take our piece off the back. Okay, and I'm gonna put this up here. Okay, so there's that. Down here towards the middle. And this one here. This is called tab binding. Okay, we're gonna lay this over here, and let's see, who are we gonna have? Oh, I would have liked to have had them on the front, but that's okay. I think they'll be our second one. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the 2 little ones. Okay, so this one, and we're gonna put that in between the 3. And I can use the frayed part to help get the sticky side off. There we go. Okay, so that one's ready. So I'm going to take that and put it on top of the other one. Okay, and then I'm going to pull the 3 pieces over, leaving the 2 that we just added there. Okay, now we're going to come with this one, and we're going to add the 3 pieces in again. Okay, so taking, I want to make sure that we're getting the sticky off. Okay, and again, I'm going to go ahead and cover up the words because my plan is to cover up the words. Okay, there's 1, there's 2, and these are going to be fun because you can make just a little small one like this one with the 4 pages, and it can be an insert. You can make a whole mini journal using, 6, 8, 10 of the pieces. Okay, so let's put that down. So just like we did before, pick this up, lay it down. This time we're going to take the 2 pieces and put them over. Then, because this is going to be our back piece, this just comes and goes right on those 3 pieces. Okay, and closes. Okay, just like that. So that gives us the tab binding. Okay, just like that. Okay, if I can find the labels, add those on here, that would be pretty cool. Okay, so I showed you how to bind using the tab binding method, and so that, and I have this little insert. I can go ahead and decorate and add more, but you see for the front I have the envelope, and we have a tag here and a tag here, lace coming down here. Then on this one we use the doily. Remember, you were to use doily, messy thread, fabric, words, and your tag base and other. And my other was the little heart. Okay. So I will put the videos where I made the tags and the insert pieces and add that in the bottom down here. This is a little envelope here. The close goes behind like that. We have a couple of little pieces here. These were really fun to make and to decorate. This is our miniature Dad's Bank envelope from the digital kit. There's our fabric. Okay, so our tab binding and then a simple showing you how to do the tab binding. Okay, don't forget that all the Valentine digitals are on sale in the Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop, including the new Children in the Field, and it comes with the regular and the frosted kit. So on to our mini challenge in the challenge 2.1. This is our first one for February. We're going to be making fabric flowers. We're going to be making 5 of them. I'm going to show you 2 different ways. And so you can make 5 fabric flowers either way or both, and look forward to seeing those. So I've started with a strip of fabric. It's about 1 inch wide. You can go down to like a 1/2 inch wide. And I have stitched all the way down the center with my sewing machine. And now I'm just going through and gathering the thread and making a little ruffle out of the strip. I'm going to start by closing off my center here. Okay. And then I want to go ahead and get a little bit of a start, okay, for the center. I'm going to go ahead and start with a little puddle of my fabric glue. Okay. And I'm going to hold where the stitching is down onto that little puddle of glue. Okay. Then I'll continue to add around the outside. It's time to fill up my glue bottle again. Okay. And I'm going to just go around the outside here. And this is going to give me a fabric shabby chic flower. You can sew it on. I haven't really had great success with that myself. This for me has ended up being easier. But you'll have your own shabby flower. Now, if you don't start it like I started it, you can come back and add a button on the inside as well. Okay. So, a shabby flower. Okay. How cool is that? And of course you can use a larger square, but the other thing you're going to be able to do is cut this down so that, you know, that it fits. You could go ahead and cut these so these are like leaves. You could start it that way. Okay. Or a little banner. I'm going to cut mine around. Okay. So I'm just going to go to the, just a little bit to the outside of where my flower is. Cut around. Okay. Just like that. And then if you need to, you can go ahead and crunch this in. I'm just doing the edge of it, but I don't want to fold it over. Okay. But that gives me a shabby chic flower, and you can make these bigger and you can make them smaller. Isn't that cool? Okay, so there's that one. Now let's go ahead and take what we can, let's see, let's start with blue. Okay. And you can go ahead and just cut out a flower. Okay, that's what I'm doing here. I'm just roughly cutting out a flower. This one with 4 petals. That will be fine. Okay. So I've folded it corner to corner here. Okay. So this time I'm just going to go ahead and come around. Okay. So get a little round. Okay. There's that. Okay. And do it again. And go ahead and, if you like things frayed, fray it up, because it will make quite a difference how it looks. Oh, I don't have enough petal difference on this side. So, okay. So see, I'm just going to go through and mess this up, and I'll go through and mess those ones up too. It does make a difference. Okay, so then you can add that in. Then if you're using any other like dryer sheet, lace, those things also can be a layer. Okay, so you are making 5 fabric flowers. Okay, 5 fabric flowers. And they need to be fluffy. Okay, so not just, you know, a single layer or whatever. You need to have layers to it. this one. Okay, and so let's go ahead. Remember, we want to mess this up. Oh, we need to fray. Shabby this one. Get it shabby. Okay, so that's shabby. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of glue in the middle of each one of these. So this is our mini challenge. In the challenge, you are to make 5 fabric flowers, either the stacked one like this or the shabby one, okay? And what I'm doing here is I'm just trying to get a little bit of okay, so that's gonna go like that. Put that in there. We'll add this one on top in here. You can come up with your own way of doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and, like the fluffy flowers of back in the day with the book pages. Okay, I'm gonna add the dryer sheet next. Okay. Then the pink and white gingham. I'm trying to stagger the petals a little bit as well. Okay, go ahead and give it a little floof, and then I am going to put, let's go ahead and round out this lace here. And we'll put that in the middle. I can add a button. Okay, so stacked floofy flower. I have a pink button. That's okay, and sewing this one would have helped it as well, because you could get a little more floofiness in it. Okay, but there is our shabby flower. Okay, shabby flower, and our stacked flower. Oh, looks like a pansy. Okay, so stacked flower, floofy flower, shabby flower. You need 5 of them for your for the mini challenge in the challenge. Remember, a mini challenge in the challenge can be for any project. So it can be for the one that you're working on now or one that you have coming up. And the post is already made in the February Fabric Junk Journal Challenge 2022. Place for you to go ahead and put your pictures. I can't wait to see what you make. So remember, in the beginning of this, we finished our mini challenge in the challenge from January, where we added our little binding tabs to the edge Okay, and I chose to do 3s and 2s because they hold it in here really, really well. So I love the way this turned out. This was using the new digital Valentine roses and music. It's an ephemera kit. It has tags and envelopes. This we used cards, and so, and it even has the Valentine words in the kit. Remember that all the Valentine kits are on sale through today, and they're available in the DearJulieJulie Etsy shop. And that includes the children of the field children in the field that I've been using this time for my challenge journal. So tomorrow we will have patchwork. I have a couple patchwork ideas for you using a sewing machine, with sewing machine and without. So I hope you'll stop by and check those out. Here I'm adding a little bit more ruffle. I just think that this needs a little more ruffle, at least to the top flower. And so I'm ruffling it, holding it, and yeah, so I will be making 3 more flowers for my mini challenge in the challenge, and these could be used together. They could be used separate. I think that they would be beautiful on the cover of the journal. And so looking forward to playing with those. Again, we are using fabric all of the month of February, making our February fabric junk journal challenge journals. The mini challenge in the challenge is an extra little challenge and another way to use fabric. And so find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here. Remember to post your finished I think this is 1.3 and 4 mini challenge in the challenge in the January Just Junk journal challenge. And looking forward to seeing those. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.